Somebody want to tell me why we're going to see a scarecrow?
What is my shepherd I shall not want?
Who makes a scarecrow like that?
Effective, wouldn't you say?
What are you doing, Poe?
Maybe it was natives?
There aren't any natives here anymore.
Sir, can you hear me? Who did this to you?
Well, what did he say? Edgar!
He said Raven.
Raven. What does it mean?
Let's just bury him and be on our way.
No. I don't think so.
Suits me fine. Let's go. We shouldn't leave him like this.
We're not leaving him. We're taking him home.
What are you talking about?
Surely someone's missing him.
We don't even know where he's from.
How far could it be? Really?
It's none of our business.
We're honor-bound.
Honor, is it?
What is this?
I beg your pardon. Which one of you is the Reverend?
You find no reverend here.
I see.
You're soldiers.
Cadets, ma'am. U.S. Military Academy. We've been field training.
What's your business here?
This poor soul you can see. We found him a few miles from here. We have reason to believe this is his home.
Why do you believe he belongs here?
Well, the name of your town. He spoke the word Raven before he died.
Go on, then.
Must warn you, miss. He was the victim of a gruesome murder.
I'm not afraid.
Do you know him?
No.
What my mother means is, he was a stranger passing through.
Then you did see him? Does anyone know this man?
Young man, we can't help you.
Unless you need a hot meal and a room. We keep the boarding house in town.
Good day to you all.
You believe them?
Not at all.
Now what?
Anyone here argue with a warm bed for the night?
Take prudence.
Have I not made myself clear, Emery? I don't...
We've decided to stay. Is there a stable for our horses?
Usher will see to your horses.
And the corpse.
Put it in the ice house.
Thank you.
If I may, I'm Dr. Garrett. As you are staying, it might be useful for me to tender my professional opinion on the deceased.
If you wish.
You certainly are the most dashing guest we've had here in a long time. Names?
Edgar Poe.
Lawrence Bishop.
Will Taylor.
Thomas Crick.
Ludwig Becker. Looking forward to that hot meal, ma'am.
We haven't heard your name, miss.
Charlotte. Ingram. My mother, Elizabeth.
Tell me, Miss Ingram, is there a town constable?
There's not much of a town anymore, Mr. Poe.
Why do you want to know?
A man has been murdered,
Not here.
but possibly by someone from here. You said he passed through. Did he take a room?
He stopped for a meal. That's all.
Pity. If he had stayed, you'd have his name in your book. We may never know who he was.
See to the cooking. Well, you could probably use this.
You having fun, Doc?
Do you want something, Daniel?
You know what I want.
As you can see, it's not a convenient time.
I'm here. Now.
You don't have to wait.
I don't like your tone. Things are different now. Different.
So they are, Daniel. So they are.
Thank you.
Thank you. Where is it exactly?
The film is from Boston. Boston. Parents own property. A few places.
Yeah, I get it. Hence why you're buying horses. Parents sent your horse for you.
Yeah, you need to relax.
Just replacing. You already replaced one. You can't have mine.
You say the stranger was tortured?
What else would you call it? Tied to a rack and sliced open from stem to stern.
It looked like a bird. About to fly. The rack did.
And he was alive when you found him?
Barely.
How long do you suppose a man could...
Survive like that? We can only hope not for long.
Seemed to me it just happened. The blood being so bright.
He said he spoke.
Just the one word.
Well, we can't know all that goes on out there. His fate was between him and his God.
And someone with a knife.
What of the other death? The funeral?
Mary Keane.
A girl. She died in her home.
Well, I suppose one unexplained murder is more than enough.
Why dost thou sit upon my grave, and will dead lips to speak? Why dost thou weep upon my grave, and will not let me sleep? My breast it is as cold as clay, my breath is earthly strong. And if you kiss my cold clay lips, your days, they won't be long.
You there? They're dry. I brushed them all down. There's hay and oats in their stalls. Thank you. Something you want to say? You best go, young soldiers. Ride out tonight. Don't wait for the morning, or you might not make it. It doesn't take to strangers.
What is it? It's the torture rack you spoke of, isn't it? I'm not delicate, Mr. Poe. In fact, I should be happy to discuss murder if you wish.
You're teasing me.
It is very strange, though, isn't it? What do you suppose happened to him?
Well, I don't know.
It's all right. You can tell me.
I'm sure your mother would not approve of the subject.
I can handle my mother.
What exactly are you telling us?
Ain't no man responsible for what's in that ice house.
What is?
The Raven.
Did this bird peck him to death?
Ain't no bird. I couldn't say what it is. Spirit. Devil. Indians call it bad medicine. It's been here since before their time.
Have you seen it?
Might have.
Either you have or you haven't.
You don't always know.
Well, in that case, we'll go right in and tell the others.
Don't stay too long. It'll come. It always does.
Hello, my friend. I have something for you. Don't tell the others.
Edgar, what are we doing here?
A man has been tied to a rack, fashioned to resemble a bird.
Yes?
With his dying breath, he utters the word Raven, for which the nearest town is named.
Yes?
The residents are secretive and brooding.
They are?
That isn't intriguing enough for you?
Just remember we're expected back for classes.
We'll be there.
Uh-huh. And there is one thing you forgot. She is beguiling, isn't she? Just an observation. Night, Edgar.
Night.
Thomas is gone.
Will. There's no one here.
He was awfully spooked.
By what?
The old stable hand. He said a spirit devil is coming for us. Called it the Raven.
Spooked enough to run?
Without his coat. Hosanna.
Of course.
I'll go. Keep looking around. Someone check the stable just in case.
Cadet, are you all right?
One of my men is missing. Have you seen him?
No, we haven't.
Well, perhaps he went for a walk.
What about wolves?
There's easier pickings for a wolf.
Yeah, got some good news, though. We have agreed that since there seems no known home for you stranger, we shall bury him in our graveyard.
Fine.
Yeah. Now you don't need to worry about it.
Apart from the matter of who killed him.
Yeah, of course there is that.
And my missing man.
Yeah. Whatever we can do to help.
Mr. Poe! Good morning.
Morning.
Aren't you cold?
Now that you mention it.
Shall we return for your coat? You must have been in a hurry.
Well, yes. One of my men, Thomas, he's missing. You haven't seen him, have you?
The shy one.
That's him.
Not since last night.
You, keep unusual hours, Miss Ingram.
I was collecting eggs. For your breakfast.
Actually, I meant last night. I happened to peer out the window when I saw you walking.
At night? I can't imagine that. A dream, perhaps.
Thank you for your company, Miss
Charlotte.
He's not in the church. Any luck here?
Could be. He didn't ride off. His horse is in the stable.
Town fathers can't wait to be rid of us. Where is Thomas?
I already told them. I don't know.
And yet last night you warned us away. Today our man is missing. Coincidence?
No, sir. Yeah. Explain this.
That's blood.
I must have scraped myself.
I'll do more than that.
What'd you do to Thomas? Huh? I warned you what would happen. And it did. It took him.
The devil.
The Raven. I'm sorry. But I can't help you. So you best get on with whatever you feel you gotta do. Or let me get on with my work.
Are you trying to scare us away, Usher?
No, sir. I think he'll never get away.
We should go for help.
That will read well in our field report. Lost a man, went for help. Ever been to a court-martial, cadet?
I meant one of us. We've lost a man, Edgar. Another one is dead. We don't know where to begin an investigation like this.
We have already begun. Thomas left of his own accord, or he was attacked.
You went outside first.
Yes. Drawn perhaps by a sight or a sound.
And then what? Was he murdered on the spot or taken somewhere else? Thank God for that.
Fresh droppings. Someone was just here.
There.
After.
I can feel their eyes. Look.
You're far from home, gravedigger.
Where I go is my business.
Why'd you flee from us?
I don't know you.
Poe Taylor.
Clay.
You dig graves, Mr. Clay. Do you build things as well?
I didn't build that evil device. I don't have to answer to you.
Well, now my man is missing. And circumstances currently against you. So I'm afraid you do.
Give it to me. Good, put you. Come on. My Christ.
So you lost a man, huh?
He's missing.
He's dead.
How do you know?
You ever seen the Devil's Claws? Papa.
My God.
Sir? How did this happen? Your scars. What made them?
Raven.
What is the Raven?
It's not a bird. I see invisible things. It will have me.
Papa. It's all happened when I was a child.
Scars could be from a bear or a wildcat.
That doesn't explain why you were in the field.
I wanted to see it. I wanted to see that thing that took my father and left that in his place. The thing that took her.
Her?
Someone else. Someone I
loved.
But why go to the field?
You're a dead man. Someone put him there. For it to find.
One more thing, Mr. Clay. How does a gravedigger afford opium?
Garrett.
The doctor.
He supplies me. I supply him. Bodies. I dig them up. He calls it research.
Your father's pain must be unbearable.
It's not for the pain. It's the fear. He's waiting for it to come back. To finish him off. Try not to ride out in the open.
The hand?
It ate it.
It was dragged away. You see the marks? Someone tried to cover it up.
Blood.
When we saw that unholy rack, we should have kept riding.
If we had turned our backs on him, I promise you'd have seen his face every day for the rest of your life.
Think what I'll see now is any better?
I say we go.
No.
You're not in command here.
I'm the only one qualified to command.
You're not in the army, Poe. You're a cadet. Same as us.
Don't you see? This is your field training now. What you do here decides the kind of soldier you will be.
Thomas is dead. What does that say about you?
Oh, I see. Cowardice rules the day.
Get
up and get back! Come on. All action, no brains. If you'd pause to consider, you'd see we have the answer.
What answer?
We can be certain our killer was a man. What kind of devil hides a body under the floor? And he did chop him up.
The axe.
What the hell are you doing?
This man is under arrest. He is the killer. Here is your raven.
Ah, you foolish men. Usher is no murderer.
Your loyalty to him is commendable. But we found him with blood on his clothes, carrying an axe.
For chopping wood, which I asked them to do.
Just hours before discovering the mutilated body of our comrade.
Mutilated?
Hacked into pieces, like you might do with an axe, and hidden under the floor of a cabin. 2 murders, in short order, both violent and gruesome. How can they not be related? Furthermore, just yesterday, your man threatened our lives.
He wouldn't. Not Usher.
He suggested we would be killed by a raven.
It's a legend. We all know it.
Which does not explain away the murders. The man obviously has a disorder of the mind.
Let me see the body. If it was an axe that did the job, there might be indications.
Please. You're wrong about Usher.
I'm sorry. We're taking him with us tomorrow. Please do not try to interfere. I am sorry.
I'm so glad you're here.
You've examined the remains?
Indeed.
I imagine you've concluded an axe did not do this.
How did you know?
What does this to a man? Doctor?
Will you tell us it's a monster?
I couldn't say.
What reason could you possibly have for protecting such a diabolical murderer?
I'm not. Here, have a look. No bones, you see. No scratches. No fragments. No crushing anywhere. Even the sharpest blade couldn't do that.
What could?
Surely you don't believe him.
Bones tell their own tale.
Edgar, you said it yourself. The people of this hollow have been lying since we arrived. We have the man.
If you don't mind, Will, I'll walk alone for a while. Missing room. Good evening.
The legend of the Raven. It has been told longer than anyone here can remember. It is confirmed in the markings of the land. A tree split by the raven. A stone scratched by its claws.
Such stories are best told to children.
Yes. Don't run off the raven will get you. I have heard it often. Only sometimes, Mr. Poe, it does get you. Because it is real. I've seen it. That year, we had an Indian summer. It was so nice out, my parents decided to picnic. It came from the sky. We thought it was a bird. But it wasn't. By the heavens, it was no bird. It took my sister Lenore, and we never saw her again. My father died of sorrow. My mother cannot bear to remember, so she has made it not real, as if our lost Lenore never existed. This is the secret that is never spoken in our home.
I'm sorry for you. It is an incredible story.
Usher cared for me when my parents could not. In many ways, he became a father to me. He could not have murdered those men any more than I could have. Please. Please don't take him away from me. I beg you to reconsider.
You've lost your damn mind.
One more day, that's all.
But why, Edgar?
I believe there's more to these murders. We have Thomas' killer. There. Him! Let us be absolutely certain before we condemn a man.
It was him!
He was certain enough yesterday.
If by tomorrow we've uncovered nothing new, we'll go.
Do what you want. We're leaving today with the prisoner.
Go if you must. Not with him.
You can stop us.
Nevertheless, I believe I shall try.
They're gonna hang you, Poe. And by Christ, I'm gonna watch.
Well,
Mr. Poe. It's restless.
Poe!
Where's Taylor?
God.
Come on, help me.
There we are. Welcome back. You've had a shock to your nerves. This'll help.
What happened?
The legend is true. It was the Raven.
Let's go.
So you saw it?
I did.
What is it?
A creature, if you will. Black and winged in form, but in its essence,
Evil.
just so.
Why didn't it kill you?
I don't know. It had every opportunity.
And this heart.
What say you, Doctor?
What would...
It is your hobby, isn't it? Picking over its leavings. You must have learned something about it.
Well, I suppose...
Go on.
If I was to have a guess, I'd say it's playing with you.
Is there anything I can say?
Come with us.
I can't.
You'd have to be mad to stay.
Madness is increasingly relative. Need I remind you? Will ran.
But at least it's a chance.
Ride smart. Stay under cover. Maybe it won't see you.
We'll get back with help.
Let's go. What? Let's go. Come on, come on.
Oh.
I saw Bishop right away, not 1 hour ago.
Help me, Clay. Help me kill it.
You don't kill it. You escape it. If you're lucky.
What's gotten into these two? Couldn't wait to get away, could you, girl? Don't know about you, but I feel better already.
I feel better.
I think we're going to make it.
We're gonna make it.
What's with you?
What's with you?
Stop it. You want me to knock that smile off your face?
Did you find what you were looking for?
Easy now. It was merely...
Poking your nose where it doesn't belong. No one asked you to come here or to stay.
Don't sound much like an innkeeper. It's how you treat all strangers.
I've had enough of you.
And again, there are strangers. And strangers you know. Who was he?
Get out.
Not until I have answers.
You will die in this spot on these boards.
You knew him. All of you. It's why you're burying him in your cemetery. What was his name? Will you have the decency to put it on the stone?
How dare you? Mother? Go away.
Mother, no.
Charlotte.
Who put him on that rack?
I don't know.
What is this?
What does it have to do with the Raven?
What Raven?
Elizabeth!
You pretend it's not out there. How do you live with what you know?
Stop it!
It took your own daughter!
Don't you say that!
Your flesh and blood! So stop lying! Stop pretending.
I'm here. I'm with you.
Get out of here.
Get out!
Charlotte!
My child! Charlotte!
You are a cruel man.
Take your mother to bed, now. You don't know what you're playing at.
I only want the truth.
Well, almost got it straight from the Almighty himself, didn't you?
I should doubt it. I've been in your church. There is no God here.
That's right. So go. During the funeral. It's the last chance you'll get.
No need to say it. The writing's on the wall.
Very keen.
A girl. She died in her home.
Lots. Oh, by God, you're alive. What happened? Are you hurt?
Poe.
I Didn't see your horse.
Let's talk.
Talk?
Don't you want to talk? Love.
Love. What of it?
Do you love?
I loved my mother and father.
You're afraid. Aren't we friends?
No.
Why?
I don't believe your Lutz.
Lutz?
Is he dead?
Yes.
What are you?
Lutz.
What do you want?
Why are you different?
Different?
Tell me.
I don't understand.
Damn you, Butcher! You built the rack! No!
I'll send you to hell!
They're eating him! My father!
Finish it.
It finally came for him.
The creature followed me to a house. The Reverend Mary Keene. She was his wife?
Sister. The Reverend was young, new, said it was a demon. We had to get rid of it. But we were conspiring with the devil. He left the hollow for a few weeks. And when he came back, he had new prayers, rituals. He said would send it away. All it did was make it angry. And it took his sister.
Took. But the grave.
Town fathers were afraid the same thing would happen to them. She convinced them to do the one thing the legend said would protect them.
A sacrifice.
I wanted no part with their unholy pact.
Why would the Raven attack my men and not them?
Why not you? The funeral.
This is our chance, Clay.
For what?
To kill it. They'll all be there.
I told you, it can't be killed.
A beast that leaves scars like I saw in your father surely is made of flesh and bone.
Even if I believed you, why would I try?
What makes you think it's finished with you?
How?
You have weapons? I believe this raven has the ability to appear as anyone it wishes by wildering the mind.
Poe. Even if it is there.
Not to worry. I'll see it.
You were saying this thing can look like us?
The opium. Perhaps something that powerful on the mind can eradicate the confusion.
Fancy her. Charlotte. I saw the way you looked at her when you rode in. I used to look at her like that. She looked at me.
She does not fancy me.
She changed.
After her unfortunate sister.
Charlotte doesn't have a sister.
Yes, she told me. The Raven took her.
A sister?
Her twin, Lenore.
She doesn't have a sister, twin, or otherwise. The Raven took Charlotte.
Took Charlotte? Like Mary Keene? No sister.
You say Elizabeth saw the whole thing. My heart was broken. All our hearts were. And then a few months later, she came back. Different.
Different?
Changed. She didn't say where she'd been or how she got back. After a while, folks quit asking. You all right?
Did anyone else ever come back?
No.
Neither did Charlotte. Don't you see? It's her. She's the Raven.
Charlotte.
It has to be. Come on.
You must hurry, Clay.
I don't know if I can shoot Charlotte.
It's not Charlotte.
You better be sure.
Fine.
You need to hold yourself together.
Just be ready. I was wrong. Or perhaps the mixture doesn't work as I thought.
And we are done here, Poe.
Well then.
Elizabeth.
Don't you see? Prophet still, if bird or devil.
I don't see anything.
Oh, I do. I see. Far as the night's Plutonian shore, O ghastly grim, ancient raven.
Charlotte. It's Charlotte.
He was a stranger. He suffered. Now he's in this hole. Nevermore.
Amen.
Come with me, please.
Let go of me.
Everyone stand back!
What are you doing?
Hey.
Charlotte.
Usher? What is this?
Usher! Usher!
I'm sorry, Mr. Poe. I truly am.
Usher? Please talk to me. Why are you doing this?
I gave you every chance. Did everything I could.
What of Thomas?
You put him under the planks, didn't you?
I knew if you found him, you'd stay. Figured it was better if you thought he ran off, and maybe you go and look after him. But you all were moving too quick for me. Whoa. She was fond of you, Mr. Poe. That's how you were able to stay alive for so long.
Charlotte.
She loves it, you see. And maybe it loves her.
The Raven. How could she love it?
I'd say it has a hold on her. But That's not entirely the truth. 'Cause she has a hold on it too. When I saw how it was, well, I did the best I could to raise some values in her. And that's all I could do.
The beast killed with her consent.
How could I stop it? Do not judge me, Mr. Poe. The way I see it, when she came back, less folks went missing. Till that young Reverend Keene came with his ideas.
Please, Usher. Not this, I beg you. Please, Usher. I beg you. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't.
That's all I can do for now.
Don't.
No! No! Usher! Please don't leave me!
Breath of God is still. Attaboy. Get the apple. And if you can, get the apple.
You can't get me. Talking with your eyes.
Usher!
Not to you two.
Be gone, ghost! I refuse you!
I am no ghost.
You are a ghost.
No.
All of you all have been tricking me.
What of her?
Them old bones?
Charlotte. Usher!
Go on. Finish it. I have failed. And the spirits of the dead will never leave me. Mr. Poe. Forgive me for what I've done. Forgive the girl. She was just a child. Elizabeth. Elizabeth.
Usher. He's insane. He killed my mother. He wanted to kill you too.
Come. Let's ride in the twilight.
Are you mad?
If I am, we are meant for each other.
What do you know about love? You can't have me. You can't run. Do you know what love is, Poe? Love that reaches beyond life and death. Love that is more than love. You can't see it, but it's there. It will do anything for me. Follow me anywhere. Follow you. If you harm me, it will kill you. If you stop, it will kill you. If you escape, someday, somewhere, you will never know what true love is.
It can't love.
You're wrong. I don't want to die.
I could not kill you. I know what love is. Beauty exquisite in all proportion. Less bright are the stars of night than your radiant eyes. When I saw you first, I thought I should not breathe again. my heart would stop for fear you belong to another. It is you who does not understand. Tenderness between a woman and a man. Delicate caress. Shudder of ecstasy.
No.
In the case of Cadet Edgar Allan Poe, this court concludes the charges to be true and sentences Cadet Poe to immediate discharge from the military academy. Due to the horrific circumstances of the matter, it is so ordered that the case shall be sealed and all records kept from the public evermore.